thanks so much for taking time to talk to me.
It's a pleasure. I really enjoyed this event.
Yeah, it was wonderful. I have a question for you. So this is a short interview, so 3 questions. When you go to Asia, China specifically, what is one good tip that you can give someone traveling to China when they're meeting with a client potential client for the first time?
I would do as much research as possible on that individual. I would find out maybe not just their title and the organizational structure and so forth, but maybe some hobbies, something personal about that individual. Look them up on LinkedIn, Google them, and then when you're selecting a gift to take, perhaps it can be something from that hobby. Like today we're at this country club and it's a beautiful golf course, so I would take a golf towel from your local country club, because that's like a welcome, come and visit me, and then you can participate in a nice event with us.
That's great, great idea. So if you have a client visiting you here in the United States and they're from China, is there anything that you can do to welcome them and make them feel more comfortable doing business with you?
If you have anyone in the area that speaks Mandarin, perhaps at the university, a language professor or some students, or there's a language school or an individual that can meet them at the airport. Because if they're not used to coming to the United States, sometimes even with a smaller airport, it's a really gracious opportunity to have them not worry about how do I get to the hotel from here. So that's the way you begin the whole event. So they're hosted appropriately. You make sure that any gifts that you have or materials are in their hotel room too for them, so that they have that feeling that sustains them as well. Then give them time in between events to do things that are important to them, whether it's a meal, shopping, smoking. We talked about that.
Right.
Many Chinese smoke and they need a break to go and do that after their event. So
that's great. And then also, just wanted to touch on it, it's important to have the materials in their native language, right, to translate them. Even if they do understand English, they're often more comfortable reading something in their own language, right?
yes, yes.
Awesome.
The translation aspect and having an interpreter is often underrated. And if you travel, put yourself in their shoes. If you travel to China and you see somebody or something that's in English, it's such a welcome connection because you're in an ambiance that's foreign to you. So the same scenario is vital to think about when they travel here. Make sure that materials are clearly done, invest in a good translation, and so that you don't look foolish. Don't do the thing with the Google Translate. Hire somebody who knows what they're doing. And then you go the extra distance now, then you have that long-term connection, which is what you really want.
Awesome advice from Terri Morrison. Kiss, bow, shake hands. Thank you so much.
My pleasure. Thank you so much.